filled in County Court at Law number 1. I'm either away from my desk or on another line, so if you would please leave a message, I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you. You may start your message now. Press 0 to return to the attendant.
Hi, Miss Finley. I'm actually sitting here. It's Joshua Knight, sorry. I'm actually sitting here with the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure looking at this notice of hearing that you were talking about. And I'm not sure why I actually have to file a notice of hearing to get a hearing date, especially whenever I file an emergency hearing, because there's no requirement for it under Texas Rules of Civil Procedure. It does say that a notice of hearing has to be put on someone. It says a service of notice of hearing, but it doesn't require me to put a notice of hearing on attached to any motions I file, especially things like motions for discovery, which I've put a lot of them in recently, and apparently you haven't got those for the judge to issue or anything. I checked, and I can't find any local rules for Johnson County Court of Law 1. Are we sure that you're not just realizing that you gave a registered sex offender who was under CPS orders not to be alone with children and who has signed away her rights, because I just got a welfare check and her mom's out there waving documents saying that she has all rights, custody of the kid without giving me a hearing despite me requesting telecommunicated hearing, all that kind of stuff, and the law saying I'm allowed to have a hearing? Did you at least get my change of venue maybe? Because I would like to be out of this court that apparently can't give me a hearing for any reason, gives a person who's under orders in Tarrant County and by CPS not to be alone with children full custody, and I'm being hit for child support when she hasn't been around the kid. Apparently she's been around, but not in charge of the kid since 2011, and you can't actually enforce any of my rights that I supposedly have. So I need a hearing, and I need it now. Otherwise, I'm actually just going to skip this up to the Supreme Court of Texas, because we've proven that you are not doing what you're supposed to do in that court. I have a stack of stuff saying it's not in the best interest, health, education, or welfare, that I had a right to be at that hearing. You're going to have tons of motions in there about me trying to get telecommunicative hearings. Check my discovery history on her admissions. I've got 9 different certified letters for those. So I'm pretty sure we've got some admissions that would totally terminate her parental rights in there. Plus there's a new set. I asked for service of those documents and to actually have them done by a sheriff because of how she reacts to stress with extreme violence and everything. And don't forget, she raped me for having that child. So we've got a nice little court hearing if you ever bother to get off y'all's ass down there. And yes, I'm talking pretty shitty to y'all because I have no respect for people who can't do their job, require extra of me whenever I'm doing everything I can, and yet put me in poverty over their failures to do a job. Don't worry about it. I will make sure that this actually ends up on YouTube. Thank you. Bye.